Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to whatever this is. My name is melonquartz, and this is the very first speed build on this channel. How great is that? Today, I've been going through our Let's Plays, and we have a lot of house parties. So, I like building in The Sims. I think right now, I want a party place. I want a little place where I can take my Sims and we can have snacks and we can have pizza and have a fun time. Like, obviously you'd have to bring your own cake, but bowling alleys are super fun, and yeah, I like bowling alleys in real life, and they're fun in The Sims too. To be honest, right, we hardly play with them. And they're such big objects, right? Um, I tried to fit four here on this lot. We're in Magnolia Promenade, hence why the name is Magnolia Bloom Bowling. I want to create this kind of interesting little entranceway for your Sims to walk up on. I know we needed like a bar, we needed a party room, we need some bathrooms, so I'm just trying to fill out sort of what I think that might look like. It is hard because the lot is big, but the bowling alley items themselves take up so much room. It becomes kind of difficult to fit everything else in. I didn't want to add a second floor. I thought about when I was first when I had the first idea for this build, I thought, oh, maybe we have like this kind of like open level to the basement, and we have like an arcade on top and a bowling alley on the bottom. But then, I started just just doing it, and I felt like for gameplay purposes, one level would be the best. Now what I'm doing here is I'm putting a little like concession stand with like a little back door for the workers who come to the lot to work. I put like this food stand here. This is the like American type of food that you'd get, and it's like it's from like City Living, but they have like pizza and chips and like hot dogs, and that really suits a bowling alley in my opinion. So you can pay the $100 to have it staffed when you're there, or you can order a pizza in. You can order from the bar itself. The one thing I realize now is I think I forgot to add vending machines, which I really wanted to add some drink vending machines, because that again, suits the vibe, if you will, of a bowling alley. I just put together a quick little bathroom there. I didn't want to think too hard on it, just gender neutral, put the stalls in, right? Here I am picking some floors. I think this checkered kind of gave me the vision of it being kind of retro. I don't know, something about bowling alleys seem like they're just like perpetually 20th century, no matter how many years go by. Anyway, so here, this is the party room. This is supposed to be the party room. So I put a window to the outside and a window to the inside, so like your Sims can look at other Sims bowling while they're having a party. And I ended up going with this yellow and blue color scheme a bit, to kind of divide the inside of the bowling alley from the outside that wasn't bowling. It's just everything else, and I think that division looks really nice. I do love the colors of blue and yellow together, and this little like platform drop down thing is something that I've done in a previous bowling alley build. And I did that. I think you can find it on the gallery, of course, find me at sauceysort. in the EA gallery, and you can see all of my builds. This is already up, so you can download this for your game as well. I'm making some bold color choices with these columns, these Discover University columns. Um, I end up switching them out. You will see. So, yeah, here I am decorating the outside. I didn't know what I want. I knew I wanted white and like black, and then I found the bottom of the cats and dogs, one of the paneling walls, excuse me, just shows up like this really like interesting rusty red color, and I really liked that. So that ended up being at the top. That was really good. And you know, I love this bowling sign. I wish we had more light up signs for people to just put outside on their community lots. I want more neon signs. Forget about basement kit. Give me neon sign kit. So, you know, I'm just checking stuff out. I'm adding some floor into the outside. I wanted it to stay kind of concrete, right? This is kind of like a, you know, it's a commercial area, right? Magnolia Promenade. And it's commercial in the sense that you're not expected to have a residential lot. You're expected to, you know, put businesses there and community lots. So I wanted to make it still feel like it was growing out of the pavement. With a couple of, you know, with a couple of green accents. And, you know, it's sad, right? Because this is like kind of it's a neat idea for a world, but, you know, I don't use it much. I'm sure a lot of other people also don't use it much. So I want to get my Sims out of the house. Really, that's the goal, right? We want to get the Sims out and about, having fun. Sometimes you can get really bogged down in just keeping your Sims inside. I like to play with gameplay first in mind. I don't want to make anything that's, you know, too cramped so the Sims can't walk around, right? I don't want to, you know, clip too many things together because, you know, it looks good, but usually it's not that functional, right? It's not really great for even console players. Console players who, you know, download stuff from the gallery because the gallery is shared. I want to make sure that the builds are accessible for them too. I'm just trying to add some artwork here. I want to add more bowling things. I want to add all the bowling things that I can add in here. Anything to use more of that pack. But you see I end up changing out more of the artwork just a little later on here. I thought it'd be cool to have this little entryway, but I end up not using it. So anyway, here I am just decorating with regular, I don't know, bowling paraphernalia. Taking it all out, placing it where I gotta place it. I thought that little wall thing is really nice for the party room. And you know, it's kind of, the color scheme is wild, I fix it in a second, but it is strange. Like, I wanted to make this, it was hard, right? I wanted to make this a party room for kids, but I also wanted teens to come and enjoy this as well. Because, you know, teens, they're still kids at the end of the day, right? Like, I remember being like 15 and just wanting to play, right? Even though so much of your world is telling you to play less. So hopefully this is something your teen Sims will also like to play in as well. Um, Now we're cutting to the next day. I did this over 2 different days, but I'm just adding the final like functional touches. This ends up being uploaded as a nightclub. So you know, take your kids to a nightclub and go bowling, I guess. But it works as a nightclub. You can change it to a lounge too if you want, but I think you'd need to add some like pianos or something. But this really worked out. I really love the recycling garbage 2-for-1 from that object from Snowy Escape. I think it's really, really nice. And I'm just picking some lot traits. I thought about putting some lot challenges on. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I like putting lot challenges on community lots. I really want to make like a dingy bar that has like the landfill characteristic. I think that'd be really, really fun to make. I think I want to put it, like, you know, the one, the caboose or whatever that's in Evergreen Harbor. I want to make like a revamped version of that, but that's the landfill lot. Also, other plans for builds. There's a wedding venue that's coming up. And I really want to build a community lot that's right next to Harmony's house in our Lightning Legacy Let's Play. That big lot, that big residential lot that's in the Get Famous world. And it's, you know, it's big. It's hard to it's hard to put what houses you want on it. I've used that lot in the past, and you can look at my gallery, sauceysort, on the EA gallery. I in the past I've put multiple houses on that lot, but I really want to make it into like the 4 version community lot that came, like that lot type that came with Eco Lifestyle, because I think I could make kind of a really fun community center look for that. I think that'd be really good, because I think it also would function better as a rec center. But I don't have that pack to make it a rec center. What I want is a rec center, but it's going to be a different community lot. So I'm just adding the last final touches here to the party room. You can see I switch out the art for these little like Get Famous like wall guys, and I think, oh, that's perfect. It makes it more fun. Look a little silly, and they make really good backdrops if you're taking screenshots with your Sims playing bowling. I think that looks really, really fun. Yeah, I'm just adding the last couple of touches, kind of making it look like a real, lived-in, functional back bar. And then I put the lights up there because I wanted to add fixtures to these TVs to make it feel like they're like the score televisions, right, at a bowling alley. Yeah, I think that's fun. Although I've only play tested a couple, but I wonder if you have like mods that have lots of Sims on the lot, if they're just gonna all like stand in that lower level and just watch TV. That would be a problem. Fixing the outside here, adding some safety railings to the employees' exit entrance. And then I thought, you know what, like a lot of bowling alleys nowadays also have like an arcade attached to them, but we don't have very many arcade items. We just have like this one, and so I thought, you know, we'll add this one just for something else for a Sim to do. And it's kind of a big object, so I think it's fine there. It gives a lot of space around for Sims to move in the space. Yeah, so, I also wanted to add a little bit of like lounge furniture to this because that's this little balcony area leading into the sunken part of the bowling alley was feeling kind of sparse. So I just added some like fun little mid-century orange chairs and some ferns, and I think that turned out really nice. Just a little bit of greenery. Like if you're missing something in your build, just add some plants. Just add a little plants. You'll be fine. And then I'm just adding some more like kids fun things to the party room. Just a couple of things in the corner. I put like a gnome, and I put like a little Grogu from The Mandalorian. I really love like the ketchup packet things on the table. I think those are such a fun little realistic object. But yeah, we're approaching the screenshots soon. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.